Hidden deep within the volcanic highlands of northwestern Cameroon lies a breathtaking lake called Lake Nyos, surrounded by lush green mountains and quiet villages. It looked like a place of peace and beauty. Families farmed the fertile land, children played along the hillsides, and every sunrise brought another ordinary day. But beneath the calm blue water, an invisible danger had been building for centuries. On one unforgettable night, this peaceful lake would become the scene of one of Africa's most mysterious and deadly natural disasters. For generations, the people living around Lake Nyos depended on the land for survival. Every morning, farmers worked their fertile fields while fishermen prepared their nets along the lake shore. Children laughed and played beneath the warm African sun as smoke rose from cooking fires. To the villagers, Lake Nyos was more than water, it was the heart of their community. No one imagined that beneath its peaceful surface, a deadly force was silently waiting. Lake Nyos wasn't an ordinary lake. It was formed thousands of years ago inside the crater of an ancient volcano. Deep beneath its still waters, volcanic gases slowly collected over centuries. Everything looked normal from above, but far below the surface, nature was quietly storing an invisible threat that no one could see. Unlike fire or smoke, this danger had no color, no smell, and made no sound. Carbon dioxide from deep underground slowly dissolved into the lake's deepest waters, trapped under enormous pressure. Year after year, the amount increased, hidden from every person living nearby. As the sun set on August 21, 1986, nothing seemed unusual. Families gathered for dinner, children prepared for bed, and the quiet villages slowly fell asleep. The lake remained perfectly still, but before dawn, the peaceful silence would be shattered by one of the deadliest natural disasters Africa had ever witnessed. As darkness covered the mountains, an eerie silence settled over Lake Nyos. There was no storm, no earthquake, and no warning. Most families had already gone to bed, believing it would be another peaceful night. Beneath the calm surface, however, immense pressure had reached its breaking point. Within moments, nature was about to unleash a disaster unlike anything the villagers had ever imagined. Suddenly, deep beneath the lake, millions of tons of trapped carbon dioxide burst upward. The water violently erupted as enormous columns of gas exploded from the depths. Within seconds, an invisible cloud began pouring over the crater's edge, silently moving downhill toward the sleeping villages below. The deadly cloud had no color, no smell, and made almost no sound. Because carbon dioxide is heavier than air, it flowed across the ground like an invisible river, replacing the oxygen that people and animals needed to breathe. Entire villages remained asleep, completely unaware that the air around them had turned deadly. As the invisible cloud spread through the valleys, people never had the chance to run. They simply stopped breathing. Cattle collapsed in the fields, birds fell from the sky, and entire families remained asleep forever. There were no flames, no explosions, and almost no sound, only a deadly silence that covered the villages around Lake Nyos. When the sun finally rose, the silence was terrifying. Survivors stepped outside and found an entire community frozen in time. Homes stood untouched, cooking pots remained where they had been left, but thousands of people and animals were gone. No one understood what had happened during the night. News of the unexplained tragedy spread quickly across Cameroon. Rescue workers, doctors, and government officials rushed to the remote villages, expecting to find signs of disease or a volcanic eruption. Instead, they encountered a baffling mystery. There were no burns, no signs of violence, and no obvious cause of death. The search for answers had only just begun. Scientists from Cameroon and around the world arrived to investigate the disaster. At first, no one could explain how thousands of people and animals had died, without injuries or signs of disease. Every possibility was considered, but the evidence pointed to something far more unusual. After days of careful investigation, researchers discovered the truth. Deep beneath Lake Nyos, Enormous amounts of carbon dioxide had been trapped under immense pressure. The gas had slowly built up for years, hidden beneath the peaceful waters. Scientists concluded that something had disturbed the deep waters, causing the trapped gas to escape all at once. The sudden release created a massive cloud of carbon dioxide that spread rapidly across the surrounding valleys. Unlike smoke or poisonous chemicals, carbon dioxide cannot be seen because it is heavier than air. It hugged the ground and silently replaced the oxygen needed for life. That is why the disaster happened so quickly and without warning. The final report shocked the world. More than 1,700 people lost their lives, along with thousands of cattle and other animals. It remains one of the deadliest natural carbon dioxide disasters ever recorded. The tragedy revealed a hidden danger that few people knew existed. Scientists discovered that some volcanic lakes around the world can store massive amounts of carbon dioxide deep underwater, creating the potential for another rare but deadly event. To prevent another catastrophe, engineers developed a remarkable solution. They installed special pipes that allow carbon dioxide to escape slowly and safely from the deepest part of the lake before dangerous pressure can build again. Today, scientists continue to monitor Lake Nyos around the clock. Regular inspections and advanced equipment help ensure that the lake remains safe for nearby communities. Nature can be breathtakingly beautiful, but it can also hide incredible power beneath the surface. The story of Lake Nyos reminds us that even the calmest places can hold secrets that science has only begun to understand. Nearly 4 decades later, the Lake Nyos disaster remains one of Africa's most extraordinary natural tragedies. It changed how scientists study volcanic lakes and proved that even an invisible threat can reshape history. Some mysteries are solved, but their lessons should never be forgotten. But one important question remained. Could another disaster like Lake Nyos happen again? Scientists knew that the danger had not completely disappeared. Without constant monitoring, carbon dioxide could slowly build up beneath the lake once more. Thanks to years of research and engineering, the degassing system continues to release carbon dioxide safely into the atmosphere. This remarkable technology has greatly reduced the risk of another deadly gas eruption. The Lake Nyos disaster changed science forever. It inspired new research into volcanic lakes across the world, helping experts identify other lakes that might hide the same invisible danger beneath their calm waters. Today, the villages around Lake Nyos are slowly rebuilding. Although many families never returned, the tragedy remains a powerful reminder of the strength and resilience of the people who survived. Lake Nyos teaches us that nature does not always announce its dangers. Sometimes the greatest threats are completely invisible, waiting beneath a calm and beautiful surface. Nearly 40 years later, scientists continue studying Lake Nyos, ensuring that future generations will never experience another night like August 21, 1986. The story of Lake Nyos is more than a disaster. It is a lesson about science, preparation, and the importance of understanding the natural world before it is too late. Even today, Lake Nyos remains one of the world's most fascinating natural mysteries ever solved. Its quiet waters continue to remind us that appearances can be deceiving. Thank you for watching this episode of Depth Vault. If you enjoyed uncovering the true story of Lake Nyos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Join us next time as we explore another forgotten mystery hidden somewhere in our world.